Hi, welcome once again. This is Career Campus UG, the podcast that I run to help young people in high school or secondary school, universities, and those in tertiary institutions be able to connect the dots between, their education, their skills that they have, and actual real life opportunities. My name is Joshua Singe. Now, today I want to talk about just 3 shocks. If you're not prepared, there will be shocks. If you're prepared like you're going to be, there will not be shocks. But 3 shocks that young people encounter after they have just finished school. And shock number 1 is unemployment. Because you've gone probably to the best schools, best university, or best institution, there is a feeling, there is hope that immediately after school, you will immediately get a job. And sometimes after you're done with school, the jobs don't come instant. It could take you a month, 2, a year, and sometimes for some people, even 2. Now, what is surprising or not surprising is that you will also notice that some of your friends have gotten jobs probably within a month or 2, even a week, even some are taken on before they finished school. Now, once you get into that situation, number one of the key items that you need to consider, do not allow yourself to get onto pressure. Avoid pressure. Everyone has their own race. There are those who will run faster at the start, and you will also start slowly, but you will also reach where you're going. So if others have gone ahead of you, don't panic. Be calm. Take your time. Look for a job, but with a lot of calmness. And be adaptable. That is very important. Be adaptable. Sometimes the jobs or what we studied may not come in line quickly. But if there are different opportunities where you can be able to start, please start. Don't say because this is not what I studied, so I will not do it. I will not pursue it. If there is an opportunity, jump onto it immediately. And then shock number 2 is that you will notice that many organizations want people with experience, 2 to 3 years of experience, even a basic entry-level job. They'll ask you, do you have experience? Have you done this before? Now, for somebody who has just finished school, that is a big shock because you don't know even where to begin from. Now, I always encourage, and I'm also encouraging you, to gain experience, look for as many opportunities in terms of internship, or if there is an opportunity to volunteer, please grab those opportunities with joy. Don't look at them and say, they're not offering money. They're not offering allowances. Grab them with joy because those experiences are what help you build a certain level of experience to be able to talk to a potential employer with, confidence because you've done something, in that given area. So if you can volunteer, well and good. If you can ask for internships, some opportunities are there. They may not be paid internships or paid volunteering opportunities, but grab them, get the experience. And when you're at that place, do your best. Do your best. Don't just take it lightly. I've seen some people being retained by those similar organizations. So do your best that even when they don't retain you, you have developed a certain level of experience, confidence to approach another potential employer. And then shock number 3 is that there will be a gap in money or finances. So you will notice that, after school, most of us, the parents are now, I've done my part, it's now your part. And you don't have a job. Sometimes even something you might get of volunteering or internship opportunity doesn't pay you anything. So you realize that there will be a lot of need for cash flow. Now, I encourage, if you can borrow, of course, from your parents, if they are there, your relatives or your guardians, well and good. Or if they can give you, not necessarily borrowing, if they can give you, well and good. But for some who may not have that opportunity, I highly encourage you to think of doing a side hustle. Do something on the side. And don't minimize, don't look at it as anything low, as long as it is earning you some money, some income to be able to go through that time. Now, if you want to know more about, the skills and the side hustles that you could be able to do, I'll be sharing those in another video. But I highly encourage, if there is an opportunity that you spot, do not hesitate to do that side income. If there are some things you could sell, I have seen some people do some little trading just to earn some money to go through that situation as you are waiting for a bigger opportunity. Thank you so much for listening. There are many more shocks, of course, but those are some of the few shocks that I found very pertinent to share today. A wonderful day. If you loved this episode, please subscribe to the channel. And if you have any question, any inquiry, do not hesitate to inbox or to share your comment. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.